Self-belief is critically crucial. Totally believe in myself, believe in my teammates, believe in my team. That's what pushes me beyond the barrier.
The last bend in the second, and you'll see the finish line ahead. But look at the crowds here. Eliud Kipchoge.
My advice to anyone who is struggling to break his own limits is self-belief.
Kipchoge is the champion again.
Mr. Jones runs and running and he's running and running and Mr. Jones runs and running and
Morning, boys and girls. So here we are, running towards the Kipchoge track to try to emulate the great Eliud Kipchoge. So we went to see Eliud train last Tuesday, and what we said was, me and Dom, who saw him, we're going to try and repeat the session that he did, which was 9 times 1 mile, 200 meter walk or rest in between, and then 4x400 meter sprints. Woken up this morning, it's pouring with rain. Didn't sleep well, got a end of holiday cold and a bit of a dodgy tummy, so this is going to be interesting. So join me for this session. And here we are, just arriving at the Kipchoge Stadium. I'm sure the track's going to be a bit muddy, as you can see, massive puddles. It's been raining all night. This is going to be very, very interesting indeed. Hopefully, first thing we need to do is try and get in, because it's probably closed at this time, which is about 6:45 in the morning. Right, we're here at the track. As you can see, a little bit waterlogged after it's rained all night. Not looking too tasty in terms of running, and that's me sneezing. Still can't believe we're doing this. We've literally had to jump over the little gate. No one's here. About 6:45 in the morning. Just walking around to the start line. Dom and our pacer Elias are a bit more kind of infused than me. Well, Dom is, maybe not Elias. Right, here we are, just about to set off on this miserable morning in Iten. Going to do 9 times 1 mile. Dom, can you tell us what pace we're going to be aiming for?
About 6:40 to 6:20.
6:40 to 6:20 minute miles?
Yeah.
That is absolutely mental. What did Kipchoge do it in?
4:40.
4:40, so we're at least 2 minute miles behind him. And Elias, how do you feel on this beautiful morning?
I'm just okay.
Okay.
Good, yeah.
Okay, well, all the best, and we're going to set off, and I'll probably go a lot slower. And here we go, just running along. I don't know how fast I'm going to do this. At the moment they're going at least 5:55. Right, my watch is saying 6:25 now, so I'm going to put my camera down and get running. Right, just done under a mile. Not feeling it today due to not being 100%. So I'm going to try this workout at home, albeit won't be at 2,400 meters, but I don't want to get too sick for the rest of my holiday until later. So just running back from the Kipchoge track now. Unfortunately, it just wasn't meant to be. Started my pace about 6:25, kept it for a bit, but the waterlogged track, not feeling well, not sleeping well, you know, cold, blocked ears, bad stomach, made me realise that I couldn't maintain the pace of 6:45, 6:30, 6:45 that I wanted to. So what I'm going to do, hopefully, fingers crossed, is do the session at home on Friday, and I will be wearing my super shoes, probably Adizero 3s, and not these endorphin speeds, which made me slip and slide all over the place. So wishes luck until later. This is Mr. Jones Runs. Good morning, boys and girls. So here I am, MrJonesRuns. I'm just at my local track, which is the Chesley Street track. As you can see, we have no sheep, no goats on the track. A bit different to Iten, and it's more or less at sea level as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and replicate in my Kipchoge NM running jacket the Kipchoge workout that I saw in K.A.T.J.D at the Complex Sports Centre. So just a reminder, what he did was he did 9 times 1 mile on the track with 200 meters walking in between. He did it at his marathon pace, which is about 4:40, 4:45. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and aim for mine, which is about 6:45 to get under to get under 3 hour marathon. And then I'm going to do 4 by 400 meters, kind of a bit faster, probably about 5K park run pace. I'm here, very fortunately, with the artist formerly known as the Joy Destroyer.
Yeah.
So do you want to say a little bit about what you've been up to in the last few weeks over summer?
So what have I been up to? Fair bit, to be fair. Just lots and lots of training. Obviously, people have seen that I went to
What
Berlin.
are you training for?
Yorkshire Marathon as well. I'm going for sub 3:30. So
that's in October the 19th. I think.
Yeah, it's not quite the same goal as John. Obviously, John's going sub 3. I'm going for a sub 3:30. So
Mr. Jones runs.
Sorry, Mr. Jones runs. But we have got, I've got my own training sessions today. 6 by K followed by 4 by 400 at my half marathon pace, and then going into the 5K pace as well. So yeah, I've just been keeping busy. I think last week was the highest volume of training ever. So I think it was well over 45 miles. So pretty happy with how things are going at the minute.
Very good. And there's been some kind of controversy, hasn't there, over your name?
There has been. So as the artist formerly known as Joy Destroyer, there's been a lot of controversy over my name. So I did mention it at work, and obviously people went, "You're not Joy Destroyer. You absolutely are not that at all."
Why is that? Because you're a very kind, gentle human being?
I think it is, yeah. I'm just a gentle soul at heart, really. And I think, yeah, it's just led to this, I don't know. I haven't got a nickname. I'm nothing now.
So at the moment, do you want to be known as the artist formerly known as Joy Destroyer, or just the artist?
I mean, I'll take the artist formerly known as Joy Destroyer for now, but if it gets a bit, hard to pronounce, maybe we'll just have to go into the artist.
Well, there you go. Got some kind of reminiscence of a famous rock star, a pop star in the 1980s. I think he went by the name of Prince, or the artist formerly known as Prince. Right, so join us later. We're going to do this session. We're going to start now, get warming up. Right, in true Kipchoge style, I'm wearing my Alpha Flies because he was wearing, I think it was the Alpha Fly 3s when I saw him in K.A.T.J.D. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do just an easy kind of warm-up just around the track. And then we're going to start filming the actual 9 times 1 mile. Right, so morning boys and girls. So we've just done our 4 or 5 minute just warm-up, just easy, couple of slight strides. And we are now at the start line, or the finish line, I guess. And we are going to do, I'm going to do the Kipchoge workout around this beautiful track. Riverside track, Chesley Street, north of England, near Newcastle and Durham. And then, after a mile, 200 meter walking times 9. And then I will be filming, and we'll be kind of talking about what we're doing after that. Right, so 1 lap in, managed to get a steady kind of 6:40 pace. Just checking my heart rate, 147. Try and keep it here. So when I saw Kipchoge train at K.A.T.J.D in Kenya, Complete Sports Centre, he looked very easy. Started at the front of the pack and then went middle. So I want to kind of replicate it not being too difficult and just get used to this sub 3 marathon pace of 6:45. Right, so just finished the first mile, bang on 6:45, which is exactly what I wanted. Heart rate about 144 beats per minute on average. I'll put all the stats on the screenshot at the end for you. And in terms of walking around for 200 meters, it's going to be kind of like approximate. I guess I will get to the Gary Brown stand, the black stand in the distance, and then start again as an approximate. So I'll keep you updated. Right, so just coming up to the cone, which signifies 200 meters. Going to start again. That was about 1:53, 1 minute 53 of just walking. Starting again, and hopefully just keep the 6:45 pace going. So this is mile 2. Right, end of second lap. Found that mile harder, more difficult to get to 6:45 pace. Was kind of hovering over 6:55, 6:50. I don't know exactly what it was. I'll put it on the chat. Heart rate a bit elevated. Got up to about 151. I've been a little bit ill last couple of weeks. Hopefully that is a factor. Joy Destroyer, the artist formerly known as the Joy Destroyer, just in the background there, doing his own workout, which I'll put in the chat as well in the video. Right, so just walking to the start line again, 3rd mile, about to start, having a gel, just for a bit of energy and inspiration. Okay, so here we go. Set the timer, try and get to that 6:45 magic number, which is probably what I need for a sub-3 marathon in Yorkshire on the 19th of October. So I think the artist formerly known as Joy Destroyer is finished. How are you going? Well done. We're going to catch up with him in a bit, just coming towards the end of the 3rd mile. Not long to go, about 200 meters. Right, so 3rd mile done. Just looked down on my clock. I think it's a little bit short, annoyingly. Really hard to track, so what I'm going to have to do is keep it to 1 mile on my clock rather than just stop at the Gary Brown stand. This means that I'll be stopping at different points and walking. So I'm going to do that from now on, hopefully level it up to 9 miles. Right, so just walking up to mile 4 now. I think the key with this is to not panic. My watch has been going over 6:45, 6:50, 6:55, a little bit below, but as long as it's kind of in the area of 6:40 to 6:50, I don't mind, because that's what happens in a marathon. Just in case you wondered what was on my headphones, well, I've got my old headphones on, my old Shocks swimming headphones, range of different artists. Jack Johnson just then. Do you remember the Strokes on now? Absolutely love them. Bit of Elton John. What else? Bit of Sigur Rós, Ed Harcourt. Right, so done about 4 miles now. Just on my 200 meter walk. Taking a little bit of amino acid and caffeine drink. Had 1 gel. Finding it easier now. The last lap was about 6:40. Last 6:40 mile. So I think once I get over this hump, once I get to 5 miles, I think it should be quite straightforward to keep up 6:45 minute mile average, just because of you can push a little bit harder, can't you, near the end. Right, so just taking my 2nd gel, just about to walk to the start line again, ready to do the 7th mile. So I've done 6. So wish me luck. Hi, artist formerly known as Judge Destroyer has just gone past me. He's floating like a butterfly, stinging like a artist. Right, I've got 2 miles left. Probably averaging about 6:40 minute miles, I think. But my heart rate just got up to 160, 161, so that's threshold. So obviously pushing a bit harder towards the end. I think the wind's picked up a little bit. Do you notice that as well?
Yeah, I've noticed the wind's picked up a bit.
So 2 miles left, and then I'm onto the 4x400 meters.
Nice. How are the shoes feeling?
The shoes?
Aye, they look good.
I absolutely love these. These are the Alpha Fly ones.
Oh, the OGs?
Yeah.
The OGs.
Exactly.
Fair play.
These are perfect for these kind of Trying to workouts because they're a little bit old.
Fair.
I really want some Alpha 5.3s, especially after seeing Eliud Kipchoge wear them.
Aye.
But I'll have to save some pocket money.
I might have to. I'm currently on the Adios Pro 3, so.
Some of my favourite trainers they are.
Aye, but not the same as them.
Okay, so this is Mr. Jones Runs.
Signing out.
Simon. Right, so just finished mile 8, just one more mile and then 4x400 metres. What can I say? I think the key thing really is to not panic. So my watch was going 6:55, 7, kind of in the corner there by the goal net. But I think that was probably because the wind was in my face, whereas this lovely stretch here, finishing stretch, can kind of get 6:20, 6:25, 6:35 without too much effort. Right, final lap. I would film all of this, but 6 minutes 45, just me running, is a bit too much. So I'll see you at the end.
Mr. Jones Runs.
Yeah, so just finished final mile, mile 9. Even though I've taken a gel, I find that really tough. So my heart rate got up to about 175, 176, which is clearly in threshold. Breathing harder, probably went a little bit faster there, about 640, but I need to check the data later, and I will give you that in a full analysis later. But yeah, so I'm just doing a one lap, cool walking, and then I'm going to start the 4x4s.
Aye.
So I'm going to close my watch off.
Yeah.
And then I will do the 4x4s.
I was going to say, did you mention as well that you've been ill a little bit recently? So
yeah, so I was ill about a week and a half ago. Got some kind of tropical virus, shivers, fever, everything else that goes with it. I don't want to go into too many details, but I was in bed for about a day. And then I think because I pushed myself, went back, did 32 kilometres Moyburn Road in the heat and the altitude. Had a nasty kind of chest cold recently, so it's loosening up, but hopefully I'll be back to 100% soon.
I mean, it's not bad that you're doing 9 by a mile at not 100%
exactly.
and still hitting 640s.
Well, fingers crossed, but need to emulate the great Kipchoge.
Aye, absolutely. So well done, and I'll let you crack on with your 4x400.
Thank you.
Right, well, Mr. Jones Runs is just finishing off his workout. I thought I'd just do a little bit of a review of my own one. So obviously I'm doing a bit of a different workout to Mr. Jones Runs today, because I'm not in the shape that he is, or in the shape of Eliud Kipchoge, believe it or not, being a 6'2" guy who likes his chocolate and biscuits. Yeah, that's not me. So I was doing 6x K at what was meant to be originally half marathon pace, so around 7.5 minute miles. However, I made a bit of a mistake in that I forgot how easy it is to get carried away on the track. So I very quickly turned from half marathon pace to 10k pace. So I did 6x K at 10k pace, around 7 minute a mile, which I've got to say was hard work, but you know what? I think ultimately still really good, still really beneficial to have that workout. Put a lot of fatigue in the legs. I've got 2 long runs this weekend, so I've got 11 miles at marathon pace tomorrow, and I've got a long run on Sunday as well. So that should be some really, really good quality to put in there. And then also managed to get 4x400 meters in at 5k pace, around 6.5 minute a mile towards the end there. So all in all, just under an hour, 7.22 miles with the walking rests in. Really, really satisfied with the workout, to be fair. You know, it's tough work, but you know what? Those are the sort of sessions that make the marathons go well. And I've got to say, like, seeing Mr. Jones out there as well, just smashing away at it, really does help as well. So hopefully this will be a good benchmark to work on from. So cheers, everyone.
So I'm just going to start the 4x400 meters. I'm not going to film when I'm running because there's no chance I'll be going 6 minute miles, but I will let you know at the end. Right, just finished the third of 400 metres, about 6-minute mile pace, which round about my 5k pace. So just about to do the final one. After 9 miles, kind of breathing very hard, legs like jelly. Found this really tough actually, the final bit, but I guess that's what makes Kipchoge the GOAT. Right, final lap, bang on 6-minute miles. What I need to put this away because it's hard to keep this pace up whilst filming. Right, workout over. What you're saying, 23 hours rest. That was tough. 9 times by 1 mile, 6:45 pace, slight rest, kind of 200 meters walking in between each one, and then 4 by 400 meters at 6 minutes, which is about my 5k pace. I think I'm ready for a beer now. How about you, Simon? Going out for a few drinks tonight?
I'm not drinking, unfortunately. I'm on the marathon monk work lifestyle, so I'm on the waters, but I will be joining them.
Well, I have got a monk outfit if you want.
I'll take the monk outfit, I'm sure.
Have you ever thought about being a monk?
You know what, maybe. I think the haircut might not suit me though.
Oh, right. But maybe you could get in the habit.
Could do, couldn't I?
Mr. Jones runs and running and he's running and running and Mr. Jones runs and running and
Here is Mr. Jones Runs. What rep you on? Something. He's on rep something, but he's still just flying around. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Grinding it out. Oh, hang on. He was grinding it out. He stopped grinding it out.